Good evening, thank you for tuning in. In this video we're going to shoot some heather and explore the Winterton Dune system. If you follow the channel you may recognise this area. I was here earlier in the year. I did 2 vlogs from this location. You can have a look up here for them. And I had a great time here. And I thought I would come back. I've been going stir crazy at home actually. It's been difficult for the last week or so. And I absolutely had to get out. And I'm not entirely certain why, because the last video I said that just how difficult I found it getting out, and indeed most of the time I have found it very difficult to get out. But right now I absolutely had to. And what a place to come. This heather is it's absolutely fantastic. There's loads of it here. I've just walked through the small trees, the silver birches that I was shooting back in, I think it was March, I'm not sure, but you'll have to check the videos. That you can see just there. That's one of them I was shooting. Another one there, and I was shooting from the other side. And of course this heather was just brown and dead. And the aroma coming from it now, the scent is just, oh, it's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. You might be able to see there's a bit of a breeze, so that's picking up the smell from these beautiful little flowers. And because the light levels are, well, it's flat light, because we got relatively flat light, I was more expecting to concentrate more on detail than landscape. And dotted through the heather there's beautiful dead branches. There's loads of it around. There must be a shot in there somewhere. The colour contrast is wonderful. I did get some with the twigs, but I wasn't happy with them. But this one, with this beautiful young oak tree creeping through this wonderful purple heather, the colour contrast is great. I love this. If you're enjoying this video, please click the like button. It really helps the channel out. It's not just the heather, but there's this beautiful lichen down here as well. And the colour contrast between the two is, oh, it's awesome. Be very careful not to tread on things here, but it's a little challenging. I've lost a lot of light here now, and I think this is certainly going to be the last shot for me for the day. It's pretty breezy because I've got no light. That's obviously a problem, but not so much down here. There is some breeze. There's not a lot I can do about it. And what I've got is this gorgeous broken twig through some moss here. The composition isn't quite right yet. I do have it running at a diagonal through, but I'd like it to almost run at a slightly different angle. And I think, yeah, that's lovely. I'm very pleased with this. It looks great on the back of the camera. It could be one of those portfolio shots. I really don't know. I've got the macro lens on. Obviously I'm not that close, but this is oh heck, knees are hurting. It's quite damp down here. Hence this beautiful green moss, and it was the moss that grabbed my attention because it is so green, it's so vibrant, it's so bright against the dark heather around it. It stands out beautifully. It is very nice. I can't get down here for too long because it does my knees and ankles in. There we go. And there are mosquitoes around. That little sod just bit me through my top, and I'm pretty certain I'm being bitten in other places as well. I felt that. Damn. Oh, I'm being bitten horribly. Right. Okay. I like this. I like it a lot, but I think I might want to come back. It's a quick composition because I'm being eaten alive. I can feel the little sods biting me at every opportunity, so I'm going to get the heck out of here. Yeah, they're literally everywhere. It's day 2, and yesterday I got a couple of shots of this lichen down here with the fallen twig through it, and it was late in the day and I was losing light, and I was losing light fast, and as you lose light in areas that are slightly damp like this, the one thing that starts happening is you start getting eaten by flying teeth or flying needles, and I rushed it. Missed in the viewfinder and on the back of the camera the fact that I had too much stuff in the way that was flying out of focus. So I've come back, it's much earlier in the day, I'm going to reshoot it and see how we get on with that. So the camera's set up from yesterday, so we've got a silly high ISO, so that's come down to 200. It's native. This gives me a 640th of a second at f3.5. So let's push this up to f6.3. It gives me 200ths of a second. Even the shot here appears better than yesterday because I wasn't using my centre column as an extension reach out arm yesterday, so I'm kind of getting a little more over it. So I've selected a flower that's just off of the moss, just there to focus on, and at f13 when I'm doing a preview on screen it appears to be in focus. So I'm going to give that a go. 25th of a second at f13. Right, let's have a look at it.
This is as good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel the sun on my skin.
So I'm still here in this dip. I thought I'd continue with the macro because it's really what I came out for yesterday, and there's so much to do here. The light is so flat that it's absolutely perfect for this. There is a bit of a breeze which isn't perfect for this, but you can't have everything. The beautiful, beautiful little purple and pink flowers of the heather are gorgeous at a macro level. From the pink flowers they turn into a beautiful brown seed head pod, spore pod. I'm not sure what how mosses reproduce themselves, but anyway, I've got one in frame. There's some real detail in it. So in order to get these beautiful little pink flowers here, I've had to invert the centre column on my tripod just to get low enough. F10, and I'm getting 30th of a second. There's a bit of a breeze. I perhaps ought to up my ISO a touch, just in case I'm not getting these quite sharp. It's very difficult operating the camera completely upside down and just feeling for buttons that you know are there, but you can't see them. 1/100th of a second at f10. And I'm going hard on the aperture because I want to get the entire flower in shot. And initially it was accidental, but when I got the preview up, I noticed that there's some beautiful little hairs on the back of the flower. I think it's a nice shot.
Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today is a good day to live. This morning has so clear a light as any to see the horizon in the far. Excuses were 2 for a penny, but they've all gone out.
If you're enjoying this video, please click the like button. It helps the channel immensely. Thank you.
All that ever was is a rise.
So I've come down off the high dune behind me and had a look. There's some interesting things here. I mean, it's a beach. It's got to be interesting things. But just can't see it. I know, I don't think you can see it, but I can. There's some sea holly just nestled in down there. If you can see it, it's just a slightly lighter shade of green amongst the marrow grasses. And further down, let's just quickly take a walk. I'll come back here in a second. Further down here, there's a path. Well, not a path, it's a fence. I do wish I didn't mix my worms up so much. Right, so you can just see down there, there's a fence, and I'm hoping I'll be able to get down to that and have that as a leading line for something. And you may be able to see the sea holly a little more. Back up here where I've left the tripod, I've spotted something moving in the breeze, and there's a lot of breeze. Right, well, let's call it a wind, shall we? And it reminds me very much of a bunch of cotton grass that I shot when I was in the Peak District back in June. And I haven't put these on social media. I haven't put them on anywhere because I didn't have a video to go with them. I should have shot a video with it because I did get a lot of shots and I did like them. But anyway, we've got, I don't know if you can see them. So we've got these here, which aren't cotton grass, they are seed heads. And I do love seed heads. There's a studio macro video that I did a few weeks ago. There's a link up here of a seed head from a goat's beard flower. But these, I don't think I can get these because I think the wind's just too strong. But I'm going to give it a go in any case. Just if I can get a fast enough shutter speed, I should be able to freeze them from the wind. We'll give that a go. So I'm going to do this handheld. I'm setting a continuous tracking autofocus, and I'm going to set a large focus area. I don't know whether this is going to work. I've got it on a silent shutter and I'm just literally firing off. It's getting them. It's getting them good. There's got to be something in there that I can use. Well, that sea holly is just over here, and I do have access to it, so I'm going to go and take a look at that. All I'm really doing here is working with my 12 to 40 zoom, and I'm down at f3.2. I think I'm even going to push that to 2.8. And We're getting 500th of a second shutter, even at ISO 200. The light's fine. I'm quite happy with this, although I think I might try it with the macro lens as well. This battery is running out, so it might be the last time you see me. If it is the last time you see me, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy the photo that is going to come out of this. But I think I'll probably charge this in the meantime while I'm fiddling with this here. Don't forget that like button.
With feathers in my hair and braids around my waist, I'm almost a bird. These mountain views and pink sunsets got me shedding skin. Ooh, ah. Ooh, ah. We all strive to be more. We all long for viva la vida. Around the corner I'll meet ya, a bit lighter and freer. I'm so happy to see ya.
Well, I did recharge the camera, and I went off and got this shot of the fence I was talking about before, but sadly the audio system wasn't working properly, so a lot of my footage was entirely spoiled, which is a shame, but at least you don't have to suffer me for any longer. Thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll see you on the next one. Check out these other videos. Take care. Bye.